What's happening, people? Welcome back. Claiming that life is inarguably meaningless or meaningful is a very good sign that we have forgotten, or that we never knew, that everything that isn't intuition, feeling, or direct sensation is a product of a closed and limited universe we call the mind. Because the mind is effectively a self contained reality, we must work to mediate the gaps between minds with symbology like words and images. But even the best use of symbols is still a poor approximation for personal experience. This island like existence we find ourselves in means that communicating with others, sharing information about our subjective state is challenging. But it also means that what we know and experience within this self contained reality, within this universe of one, can be absolutely true. To us, anyway. A thing becomes more true the more applicable it is across space and time. And if it's true in every conceivable context, it's an absolute or a universal truth, and obviously more true than something only valid within a limited context. Our minds are limited contexts, but within that universe, if we believe life is absolutely meaningful, that means it's true in every conceivable way to us. And the same is true if we believe life is absolutely or universally meaningless. It's true in every conceivable region and knowable region of our mind. In that universe, it is an absolute. For example, feeling unloved and unsupported may be absolutely true to you as an experience of your existence, but the rest of humanity may collectively agree that you are the most supported and the most cherished and loved. You may believe yourself to be a being made out of light and pure energy, silica, what have you, but the rest of humanity may agree that you're a carbon based being made out of molecules, proteins, enzymes, amino acids, and lipids, and things like this. If I'm making my point clear, this suggests that meaning and meaninglessness, both products of the mind, can be true within a personal universe we call the individual mind. They just can't be assumed to exist as is or even at all in another person's universe, in another person's mind. And it doesn't really matter whether we are in possession of absolute meaning, as I claim to be, or we're absolutely nihilistic, as some people claim to be that comment on this channel and subscribe to this channel. We need to remember, no matter what, the limit of our meaning or nihilism is always and forever will be our own mind, the limits and confines and contexts that we call our personal reality. I point this out because I truly believe we all need a narrative. We all need some rational justification for the actions and efforts we undertake and the pain and suffering we encounter and endure throughout life. Many people make the grand mistake of foregoing or ceasing this effort of constructing a narrative or finding some rationalization, some motivation and justification for their life and existence simply because they attempted to find some reason, some justification for all life and all existence and failed, and then erroneously, incorrectly assessed that it wasn't possible for anyone at all, period. That is a grand mistake. You must do this. You just need to shrink your scope to the limited universe called your mind, the only place that it can truly exist that you will ever know. You must do this as much as you must eat healthy food, as much as you must exercise and attempt to make some connection with other human beings on this planet. This effort isn't as essential to life as breathing oxygen, but it is very important, especially if you want to live the best life possible in terms of a subjective experience. I don't believe it will be possible. I don't believe peak experience and peak life and existence is on offer for someone that does not have a rational justification, an individual framework for existence. If we can accept that framework building and narrative construction could really only ever be done for a universe in which we have absolute perspective, and the only universe that we even have close to that type of perspective on is our own realm, the individual mind, then we can see that at any moment of life, nihilism and meaning are always equally possible to us, equally true if we believe in them. So it's really just a choice to live a meaningful life or to try to exist without a rational motivation and justification for existing. I know which one makes more sense to me, since they're both equally possible, equally on offer, and equally true within the limited realm and scope of the individual human mind. Whether it be absolute meaning or absolute nihilism or something in between, we're the only ones that can confirm or deny an existing reality, an existing truth within our mind, within our subjective experience. Until we see differently, until we see better, no matter what I say or anyone else says, whatever we believe and whatever we experience is real and true within the mind is that for all intents and purposes. Ultimately, the point is our thoughts and feelings about reality and existence and what's true and possible for reality and existence have no bearing on reality and existence as they are. However, they do have an incredible impact on how we experience reality and existence to a life-making or life-ruining degree. With our subjective experience effectively equating to an experience of life, it makes an incredible amount of sense to me to at least attempt to obtain a rational justification for existence, for life, for suffering, for actions and efforts, because it enhances unimaginably the subjective quality of that life experience and, in turn, subjective quality of life. But that's what I have to say for this video anyway. If you enjoyed this, if this was beneficial or helpful, let me know by liking and subscribing if you haven't already done so. And if you have something you want to add or ask, leave it in the comments section below. Either way, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for giving me your time and your ear and your understanding and your patience. I hope to see you on another one, maybe tomorrow. But I thank you for watching this one again. You have a great day. Take care. Later.